Nobody noticed Ava. Not in school, not online, not even in her own friend group. She was the background character in everyone else's story. Quiet, invisible, forgettable. Until one summer, she disappeared completely. And when she came back, the same people who ignored her suddenly couldn't stop watching her. Ava spent most of her life trying to be liked. That was her biggest mistake. She laughed at jokes she didn't find funny, agreed with opinions she didn't believe in, stayed quiet to avoid conflict, and slowly worse, she lost herself. By 19, she had mastered pretending to be confident, pretending to be happy, pretending she didn't care when people excluded her. But deep down, it destroyed her, especially online. Every scroll reminded her she wasn't enough. Prettier girls, more successful people, better lives. And no matter how hard she tried, she still felt invisible. One evening, Ava walked into a room quietly while two people from college were talking. They didn't notice she was there. Then one girl laughed and said, "Ava's nice, but she's just kind of there, you know?" The other nodded. "Yeah, no offense, but she has zero presence." Zero presence. That sentence haunted her, because it was true. Ava spent so much time trying not to bother people that she became forgettable. That night, she sat alone staring at herself in the mirror for nearly an hour. And for the first time, she asked herself a dangerous question. What if I stopped trying to be liked? The next day, Ava deleted every app, draining her confidence. No announcements, no dramatic posts. She simply vanished. At first, nobody noticed. That hurt more than she expected. But instead of running back for attention, she focused on herself for the first time in years. Gym, books, skincare, learning new skills, fixing her posture, fixing her mindset. But the biggest transformation wasn't physical. It was internal. She stopped begging silently for approval. And once that happened, everything changed. Healing felt lonely. That's the part social media never shows. There were nights Ava cried because growth felt invisible, days where self-doubt returned hard, moments she almost went back to her old habits just to feel accepted again. But every time she wanted to quit, she remembered those words, zero presence. And instead of letting it destroy her, she used it as fuel. That's what powerful people do. They turn pain into momentum. Months passed. Then one strange thing started happening. People treated Ava differently, not because she suddenly became famous, because her energy changed. She spoke with confidence now, made eye contact, stopped apologizing constantly, stopped shrinking herself to make others comfortable. And weirdly, people respected her more. That's the brutal truth nobody teaches young people. The world often treats you based on how you treat yourself. One night, Ava attended another college event. Same people, same environment, different girl. The moment she walked in, conversations paused slightly. Not because she looked perfect, because she carried herself differently. Calm, confident, untouchable. The same girls who ignored her before suddenly tried starting conversations. Guys who never noticed her suddenly stared. And for the first time in her life, Ava didn't need validation from any of them. Because during those lonely months, she built something far more important: self-respect. Later that night, one girl asked her, "How did you glow up so much?" Ava smiled slightly. But the truth? The glow-up had nothing to do with makeup or clothes. She simply stopped abandoning herself for acceptance. That changed everything, because confidence isn't built by becoming someone else. It's built by finally becoming yourself without fear. Most people spend their lives chasing approval, trying to fit in, trying to be chosen, trying to avoid judgment, and slowly, they lose their identity completely. But the dangerous people, the unforgettable people, they stop begging for attention from the world and start building a life they genuinely respect. That's exactly what Ava did. And maybe that's why this story matters, because somewhere right now, someone is shrinking themselves just to be accepted, staying quiet, hiding their personality, settling for less. But one decision can change everything. Disappear for a while. Work on yourself in silence and become so confident in your own energy that nobody can ignore you again.